What up, athletes? Welcome back to my channel. We are back on the east bank of the road, east bank of Demerara, to take a look at the Demerara Harbour Bridge, the new Demerara Harbour Bridge. I'm back on this overpass. This is a pedestrian overpass at Eccles, and I want to show you again what is happening here on a Tuesday morning in Georgetown. Behind me, that is looking north towards Georgetown, and in the other direction, that's looking south. That's looking south towards Demerara and Linden and points further south. But what I want to show you today is what's happening with the bridge. So the last time we were here, I thought that they had closed the East Bank Public Road over the weekend to connect the various sections of the bridge that were still disconnected. However, we discovered that after they opened the public road again, that is 2 weekends ago, they had not yet connected the pieces of the bridge. There were still gaps, but apparently they were laying asphalt on the bridge deck, the deck of the bridge. So the question is, have they connected the disjointed sections of the bridge 2 weeks later? Now today is the 12th of August 2025, and we're looking at completion by the end of August. So you would think that by now they would connect the pieces of the bridge that are disconnected, but let's see. Let me turn the camera around and show you what's happening on the bridge. So guys, this is the pedestrian overpass at Eccles, and as I've shown you in the past, that is the East Bank Public Road looking towards Georgetown. That's looking north towards Georgetown. The arch that you can see in the distance, that actually marks the beginning of the city of Georgetown. That is Agricola. The arch is at Agricola, the line between Agricola and Eccles. And this end, this side, shows you what's happening on the public road. Remember, it's 6:45 in the morning. So that's what's happening in the public road looking south. And as you can see, there is still a gap, right? That is the bridge, the new Demerara River Bridge. And as you can see, there is still a huge gap between the ramp section of the bridge and the high span section of the bridge. So they have not yet connected the gap. It's 2 weeks later. Last time we were here was about the 29th, I believe, 29th of July, and today is the 12th of August. They haven't yet connected the pieces of the bridge. So what have they done? That is what we want to find out today. We want to find out what has happened to the Demerara River Bridge since the last time we were here. Now that is the ramp section that we can see from where we are, from this location. What we know is that they did connect, they did add asphalt to the surface of the ramp, and they were starting to attach rails, handrails basically, to the sides of the bridge. We want to find out what progress they made today. This is the section of the bridge. That is the connection between the two high span sections. They are closer than ever. It seems as if they are about to be connected, if not yet fully connected. We're going to take a closer look at that in future videos. And then if you look further along there, that is the point at which the west bank section of the bridge meets the high span section, and that is also the closest they've been. So it seems as if they are connected. These two sections, the high span section and the west bank section, seem to be connected. The two high span sections also seem to be connected, but the east bank section, that is a ramp, is not yet connected to the high span section. So we'll go in closer and take a look and see what's happened since we've been here, since the last time we were here, which is about a month, well, half a month ago. 2 weeks ago. So let's go down and walk along the East Bank Public Road, see how close we can get to this new Demerara River Bridge. So the last time we looked at the bridge was 2 days ago, I think. We were at the Heroes Highway end of the bridge, and what we saw then was that they were connecting the highway, Heroes Highway, to the that's the overpass. We just came down from that overpass. But like I said, the last time we were here, last time we were looking at the bridge, we were at Heroes Highway. They were connecting Heroes Highway to the road, the access road, via or using a roundabout traffic circle. And we saw finally the traffic circle was beginning to emerge. They started constructing the semicircles in concrete. So we saw that on Sunday morning. Today is Tuesday morning, and we were at the other end. That is, we were at the East Bank end of that access road, which turns into a ramp at this point. And what we want to do is to find out whether in fact they have been able to make any progress on the bridge since the last time we were here. So let's get closer and see what happened since the last time we were here.